welcome to Gulf Food 25. So we are in here and visiting different exhibitors. So we are trying to identify and look at the different different segments of India, let's say. So one of the segment is, honey, which we know is a very promising product because whole world is facing a lot of challenges, health challenges, I would say. People need good food, natural food. So honey plays an important role as a sweetener and, many other health benefits. So here is one company, Honeyman. So let's talk to them and understand what they are doing here, how's the response. So welcome to Import-Export Federation.
Thank you so much.
And we are a group of exporters, importers. So we are based in UAE also, and we also operate out of Mumbai. So we have followers from across the globe, from more than 20 countries. So our members who are traders actually, they are looking for good products and business opportunity. So we saw here franchise opportunity. So that's why we thought to talk to you. So please introduce yourself and your company first.
My name is Yuvraj Kapoor. I'm one of the co-founders of Honeyman.
Where are you based? And
So the company is basically based in Punjab, Ludhiana. And if I may give a brief about the company, me and my father started this company in the memory of my late grandfather. He was also known as the Honey King because he started his journey of coming into this honey business as a beekeeper about 40 years ago. From that, we started exporting. My father joined the business with my grandfather. Then we started exporting. Then after that, in 2021, my grandfather passed away, unfortunately. So me and my father decided, and I also completed my studies that year as well. So me and my father, thought that we should start a brand in memory of our grandfather called Honeyman. Because so in Honeyman, the concept is basically we have all of the product range that we have, it's honey based. None of the products that you see in our catalog, in our menu as well of our cafeteria, has refined sugar in it. We are basically trying to give a guilt-free experience to the customers on the products that they can use on a daily basis.
so basically, Honeyman is none other than your grandfather, mostly. I mean, he's known as Honeyman. Okay, so this is your traditional business, right?
Yeah.
If you see, so you must be knowing everything about honey.
I hope so.
There are different, obviously. I mean, there are different, many varieties of honey. Basically, first
Correct.
what I understand.
Yeah.
I mean, every geography, every plant, every how it is grown, area. So, how many type of honeys do you have first of all?
Currently, we have 13 to 15 different kinds of honey.
Okay.
There's a lot of misconception around the world that, like for example, we have lychee honey. People think that it's lychee flavored honey, but it's not basically lychee flavored honey. It is coming from the lychee flora,
Yes.
the flower from the lychee flower.
Right.
So that's why it's called lychee honey. So we have 13 to 15 different kinds of honey which are grown in India. Plus, a lot of people do not know that there are, I think, about 40 different kinds of honey that are being produced in India itself.
Okay.
But if you go to the market, you only see like 2 or 3 kinds of honey.
Right.
But I think I would be very proud to say that we are the company which has the widest range of different kinds of honey.
Right. And every type of honey is sold differently under different brand because it must be having different characteristics and the specifications, right?
Not under the different brand. The brand would be the same, like
but
the name of the
Name
honey.
of.
For example, if you see this is the cedar honey, this is coming from the cedar tree.
Right.
This is acacia. So all of the different kinds of honey are coming from a different region or a different flora.
Right.
Let me add to your answer. Because people have conception that soliflora multiflora is basically a blend of number of flowers. When we say occasionally it is a unifloral honey, it means the plant element and the pollen content in that particular honey is more than 60% from a case.
Okay.
Okay. So when we talk about lychee honey, the pollen content is again more than 60% in us. This is called unifloral honey. Definitely, and the properties are different. Some are good for the antioxidant, some are good for anti-aging. And you know, India is a tropical country. It has got huge things.
Yeah.
It is up to you how you extract honey out of those flowers. Prominently, commercially sold honey is different types basically. Starting from sunflower, black forest, white forest, amla honey. There are a few names, you know, of that. So this is basically unifloral, commercially viable honey and very good for health.
Right.
रुको 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 इसी तरह मैं हर महीने दुबई मार्केट में जाता हूँ, इंडस्ट्री, प्रोडक्ट, बायर इनसे मिलता हूँ और मार्केट के ट्रेंड, डिमांड, सप्लाई समझता हूँ। ये सारा नॉलेज कैप्चर करके मैं वीडियो के माध्यम से आप सबको एजुकेट करता हूँ। इसी तरह आपको और वीडियो देखने हैं तो हमारा यूट्यूब मेंबरशिप ज्वाइन कीजिए। अगर ऑलरेडी किया है तो लाइक कीजिए, शेयर कीजिए।
But now you know this kind of honey. But as we know, common people doesn't know about it. So is there a demand in market for the specific unifloral honey?
Yeah, everybody knows that it is a natural product. It is very good for health, and depending on that, different respective countries, you know, these are the flora. Like you know, Manuka honey is very famous in New Zealand. You know, they have branded it globally. You know, so people know about that. But again, if it is possible, we have to educate.
So how do you produce this honey? I mean, you are into manufacturing, so you must be procuring it from farmers or you must be having supply. What is that model?
So basically, we have our own farms as well as because we don't have enough of our own farms, so we have to procure it from other farmers which are associated with us since my grandfather's time.
Okay.
So these are two models.
So after that, I mean, what I'm coming to is like, what is the business model which I was asking about? Let's say there are small players who produce honey on their own, and they are trying to sell it to the big companies like Dabar is there and many other big brands are there. And what we have seen, these big companies are procuring at very less price, and then they must be adding value, and then they must be selling it at a good price, basically. So from that perspective, what benefit your members are getting? Is there any difference with other companies and your company?
Of course, there is a difference. You know, when we talk, I think organic honey is being sold by very few companies because certification process is very different. It costs 3 years to convert any area, and any honey which is coming from agricultural field cannot be declared as honey because they use pesticidal impurity, other residues. So the first differentiator is here that we have our own farms. We are organically one of the leading organically certified company.
Right.
And moreover, other Dabar, Himalaya, Patanjali, and all that, they are making conventional product. They are not making such product exclusively with honey.
Yeah. What is that difference? That's what I want to understand.
The difference is that, for example, peanut butter. Here, a lot of sugar is there. We have replaced with honey.
Okay. Okay. This is a peanut butter with honey.
Yes.
Okay. That's
And
what you
now-
were saying. Every product is with honey.
The thing is, if you go to the market and if you see a peanut butter, it has 10% of sugar inside it.
Yes.
We have replaced that percent. It's a small percentage, but we have replaced that also and made it a bit more healthier.
Very nice.
And moreover, no other companies selling us. We have added superfoods also, like chia seeds.
Yes. Okay.
Organic chia seeds plus honey. So this is making a complete health product in the market, and nobody is so far. This is
Okay. So you are manufacturing, packaging all these products in your own factory, basically.
yes.
Right. So you have farms also, and you have processing unit also. Right. What is the pricing? I mean, how you are placed compared to other big brands?
Definitely, it will be expensive because the organic production base is very limited, and labor intensive. It's not machine intensive. But definitely, the cost will be 40% higher.
Okay. So, which are your major market for this kind of product?
This kind of product, for example, organic Europe is one of the leading countries. But other GCC region of Dubai, they have taken up organic products very fast. Saudi Arabia is coming very thick and fast. Kuwait is also coming very thick and fast. And Oman and Bahrain.
Okay. So, in your business, how much is your local business and export business? in percentage?
90% is export business and 10% is only domestic.
90% export business. Okay,
We are
and
into 40 plus countries.
30 plus countries.
40.
40 plus countries. And since when you are into export?
Export long back in 1995.
Okay.
Different brands.
Okay, great. So, I mean, you must be having your fixed customer or how? I mean,
Yes. I'm very fortunate and they are basically partner, almost 2 decades. Yemen, we have a company, for example, Jalap, they are a national company, they are with us since 2004.
exactly, and that's the beauty of trade and business, and that's I would say that's the value of brand. Brand is the assurance, brand is the quality, and that will only grow and that will only scale up. Otherwise, all other are commodities.
Correct.
So we are working on promoting Indian product. So this is a big challenge for Indians because Indian market is very price sensitive. So people don't value that quality and innovation much. सब वो थोड़ा सा pricing पे जाते हैं. उस वजह से I think we are losing out the market and other people are very aggressive, very innovative, and that's what we saw your cart and your concept and what you mentioned here, like you are into export and again 90% export market. That's the potential in every product of India. But others are not thinking like this. That is a big challenge.
I would say like after COVID, the thinking has been changing slowly and slowly towards a positive way. Because after COVID, everyone is like, I want to boost my immunity.
Yeah.
I want to be a healthier person, because during COVID, everyone knows that if you had a good immunity, you wouldn't feel the COVID-19, in your body. That's how, people got educated that maybe, instead of saving money, we should spend on our health and try to go for organic products or the products that are, healthier in the market and value added products. So we as a company are also trying to promote that and give that to the customers who can use the products on that they already use on a daily basis, but in a healthier alternative.
There is a continuous innovation with regard to primary packaging, secondary packaging, otherwise you cannot remain in this market. Product innovation is also important. Initially, when we sold only polyflora, honey, multiflora, now recently we decided in the 7-8 years back that we should turn to floral honey. So varietal honey was introduced, it was a good booster. And then we introduced organic honey, and it was a very great booster. Now we have started value added infused honey, infusion in honey, like honey ginger, honey lemon, honey cinnamon. That is also CAGR is more than 12% global product. And as far as organic products are concerned, if you look at global trend, from 2025-30, CAGR will be more than 15%.
Honey market.
Yes, it's a big area. I think there's a farmers, farmers and the organic product, great packaging, great innovation. There, price is not a challenge. The market is this is how we do, and this is the reason that we survive 20 years.
Organic is a lifestyle. It's not about one product. So now in this world, you will see many other. Just next to you, there is a palm oil stall, and before you, I think there is a cold pressed olive oil stall. So these two products are also very different. So in today's world, whatever is getting sold in supermarket, let's say, you will find most of them are hybrid products, I would say, or normal product. So does only one organic product will make change in the lifestyle, or how?
It's about, spreading awareness.
Okay.
It's about how you portray as a company, how you portray your message to the customers. Everyone is, doing what they know the best.
Yeah.
So it's all about how you spread your message and how much value your message is bringing to the customer's life, how much it's benefiting them.
There is another dimension to this that will give you a broader picture of that. It should be way of life, or it should be way of life. It was way of life. Look at the olive oil. The kind of price they are doing it, I think definitely adulteration is a bigger challenge. Why organic is booming? There is a continuous adulteration by many countries, many companies. This is one industry. Olive is another industry. There is a massive adulteration. Certification is one issue, and the real-time ethical practice is another issue. Not always price consideration. I told you that for living in such a market where markup is not an issue. If you try to produce your real product, 100% your product, that is big market. price will be better. This is adulteration is a bigger challenge. Like in sugar also, you look at the sulfatization, the sulfurs, you look at other oil also, adulteration, even for the rice, they mix with a different grains. So this is the question.
Fine. So basically, you said this is a message to the mankind and to improve their health. Ultimately, everything comes to the life, right? So that's why it is important from your perspective, right? And again, I would say कि people what they eat more, they eat wheat, they eat sugar, they eat oil, and these are the and they eat rice basically. So these are the top four commodities which every human being eats. The sugar is a very big thing, I would say, and if that could be replaced by such organic products, then it will definitely help us all to improve our health. Right. Okay. So now coming to this, I mean, whatever you mentioned about your 90% export, what's your volume of this business, let's say? I mean, export.
Till near about 8,000 metric tons.
8,000 metric tons honey.
And at the time we used to do 18,000 metric tons, but we have reduced it to 8,000.
Very big. You must be the biggest in India, then?
One of the biggest. There was a time when we used to sell in USA, it was near 20,000 metric tons. But US now we have left it out.
And what quantity you mentioned, 8,000 metric tons? Do you supply that in your this kind of packages or in bulk?
In retail packs, majority in retail packs, and then in other brand.
It's a big thing, I would say. We also feel very proud of Indian brands and companies are doing such a big. Now, again, coming to the price, I mean, I represent a new traders, new exporters and importers. We always face challenges in terms of pricing to position our products and then negotiate with the customers. And again, competition is there. Okay, like you people are also facing competition, like administration, whatever it might be. Some other brands are getting into the market. So how do you handle that basically?
Yeah, we never feel challenge of price because we continuously move ourselves from mainstream market. Because innovative regard packaging, we come with a new product and move out from that particular area. A lot of competition. So we don't feel pricing pressure. Out of all these countries, I think 80% we have a very, very good price.
How do you do your market?
One of the
Exhibition.
Exhibition is one, the direct trade is also there. E-commerce is very strong today. Social media platform is very important. Social media like Facebook, Instagram.
You're playing all channels.
All channels. Right now we are not into television, but social media we are.
Now we saw here that cafe, Honeyman. So this cafe. So can you explain a bit about it?
Cafe is, I can say, since we are making ice cream, the ingredients are also continental. And it is a non-GMO. And it is a low calorie, low glycemic index. So this makes a very complete health and wellness project. Right now internationally we are pitching with a three kind of project. One is the cart, and then we have a trailer model, and then we have a cafeteria model.
So now, what you mentioned here, franchise opportunity. Is this about this?
Yeah, this franchise any catering company can do, any supermarkets can do it, or big supermarkets or any big retailers they can do it, because it is only the question of brand.
So, in this, how many products or SKUs you have? How many SKUs?
In total, we have 200 plus SKUs.
Okay. And in this franchise model, how many products you are offering?
Depending on the model.
So cafeteria model will have 200 SKUs, cart will have only ice cream, trailer will be mixed.
Okay. Right, fine. And what is the ROI and those kind of things?
That also depends on the model. It depends on the model. If you have a cart model and it is placed in a high footfall area, it would be around 8 months. But if you go for a cafeteria model and it's at a good footfall area as well, it would be about 18 to 20 months. It can take up to 2 years as well.
Okay. Right. So what made you think about this kind of strategy? I mean, already you are into this kind of product, but this is a very unique and different.
As we already have 200 plus SKUs which are honey based, this strategy me and my father came up with was, why not the products that you see in our catalog are being used in our menu of our cafes as well. People can try those products. People can, for example, all of the sauces range we have, we are serving it with sandwiches, burgers, pastas, quick bites. So people can try our sauces as dips or as, putting on top of it. And if they like the sauces, they can buy it as well, because we have a retail section in our store, in our cafes as well. We are also, like, for example, peanut butter. We are giving peanut butter shakes, peanut butter sandwiches, whatever we can put peanut butter in. And if they like the taste of the peanut butter, they can also buy our products. So it's a cross-selling and upselling kind of.
In the burger, we put ice cream, and then that is compressed. You will feel that is ice on the bun.
It's basically an ice cream burger. The bun will be warm and the ice cream will be cold.
Very innovative. You need to understand that just creating products and good packaging, branding not help. There will be obviously a lot of competition, but you will have to make people feel your product, taste your product. And that's why this model, what they have come up with, कि cafes करते हैं अपने सारे products, let people try. And I'm sure once they believe in their product, that's why they have taken this step. Otherwise, it's not that easy. Others cannot do this thing. जिसके पास कॉन्फिडेंस है वही ये कर सकता है.
Innovation is the word. Innovation in every aspect of the business, whether it's product, it's packaging, your way of working, your way of thinking, how you can pitch it, how you can go away from mainstream market, go to the high-end market.
तो क्या होता है कि काफी बार लोगों को समझने में नहीं आता कि प्रोडक्ट तो होता है लेकिन वो बेच नहीं पाते क्योंकि उनको प्रोडक्ट के बारे में उतना वो कन्विंस नहीं कर पाते मार्केट को. तो मार्केट को कन्विंस करना मतलब मार्केट को बताना कि व्हाट आर द एप्लीकेशन ऑफ दिस प्रोडक्ट. मतलब ऐसी रेसिपी अगर आप लोगों को बताएंगे कि इसका ऐसा हो सकता है, पीपल विल ट्राई दैट रेसिपी. इफ दे लाइक इट, दैट विल गेट मोर पॉपुलर.
At the end of the day, अगर आपको अपने प्रोडक्ट पे विश्वास है तो it becomes a little bit easier to convey that message to the customer also कि भाई it is better for you, the taste is good. So if it's better for your health and the taste is also better, why not go for it?
Exactly. We are into training and consulting also. A lot of newcomers, new generation entrepreneurs come to us. और हनी वाले भी काफी आते हैं. अब आजकल हनी वाले फार्मर प्रोड्यूसर कंपनी भी हैं कि जो राजस्थान से लेके महाराष्ट्र में जो वेस्टर्न घाट है वहाँ पे काफी सारे लोग हैं और वो लोग आते हैं हमारे पास कि उनके पास कैपेसिटी भी है एंड दे आर ट्राइंग इन देयर ओन कैपेसिटी. कुछ वो सेल कर रहे हैं, कुछ खुद के ब्रांड में भी कोशिश कर रहे हैं ना. व्हाट विल बी योर एडवाइस फॉर दैम कि वो कैसा आगे इंटरनेशनल मार्केट को देख सकते हैं?
मैं बताता हूँ. We always deliver value. First thing you need to understand. We never sell a product. We always deliver value. I always give them a sales program in their business. They never sell a product. I just talk to them. I listen to them 5 minutes. And I understand what is their need. I give them a sales program.
Okay, very nice. This is a new concept. So you are giving them a business model only, right? ये product का ऐसा business करना है, do this, do that, whatever. So that support is very much required. So that your partners can excel in their work. Or if they excel and they get good business, obviously your business will grow.
This is the reason my conversion is right now. Our conversion is very fast.
So now how our traders, our importer can associate with your company?
They practice the same principle. They don't come with a product, they come with the value. I think we will market that value.
So, but I mean, they should become your channel partner, marketing channel partner, or they can supply. Few of them who are manufacturers, they can supply products to you. That is also possible.
Yeah, they can.
Right.
They can.
Right. So let's say talking about export trade, if our network, our people from our network are there, let's say they are in some country, and they want to be your channel partner in that country, can they get exclusive right of marketing and sales and all that?
Yes,
Can
of
they
course,
get?
of course. Market is very huge.
Yeah.
It is not only Beehive or Honeyman market. There are other companies. So they have space.
तो सर हमने देखा कि आपके सारे ऑर्गेनिक प्रोडक्ट्स है ऐसा आप क्लेम करते हैं, तो कौन से सर्टिफिकेट्स आपके पास है जिसके बेसिस पे आप ये क्लेम करें कि आपके प्रोडक्ट 100% ऑर्गेनिक है?
देखिए आप जब भी कोई इफ यू डू एनी एन ऑर्गेनिक प्रोडक्ट देयर आर 2 सर्टिफिकेशन प्रोसेस. सर्टिफिकेशन मींस देयर आर स्टैंडर्ड SOPs फॉर इट. दिस इज कॉल्ड NPOP. This is National Organic Production. And NOP. Some countries accept NPOP, some countries accept NOP. NOP is little bit more stringent because that is accepted by America, that is accepted by Canada and Japan. Okay. NPOP is okay in Europe and most of the South Asia Pacific countries. So the standard protocol is different. SOP is little bit different between NPOP and NOP.
Right. What is the procedure to get this certificate, sir?
You have first you have to be a producer because it is the producer who does production of organic products. Okay. And if you want to convert any conventional farming to organic farming, minimum requirement is 2 to 3 years.
3 years, right? So you have to keep all land records.
Land records. There should not be any use of pesticide. There should not be any leaching of heavy metals. There is no should be any antibiotic spray. And mostly organic products are coming from mountainous area, like Himachal Pradesh, Kashmir. And
so all your products are certified with NOP and NPOP?
Yes, all organic products are certified with NPOP and NOP. We have also Canadian COS certifications.
Okay.
So we are a little bit more advanced in that. Okay. Okay.
So these are the certificate from Indian. These are Indian certificates.
They all
NCOP.
no certificates are there are agencies, but most of the agencies are European or American. You know.
Okay, so
Okay.
that's why they accept these products in
Yeah,
those countries.
Lacon is one of the certifier. Aditi is another certifier, but they are combined with with the European certifiers or American
Okay.
certifiers.
What is the investment for this certificate for one product, let's say?
There is sizable investment in that. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
In a year, for particular, in order to run one particular certification, you have to have spent 15 lakh rupees.
15
Lakh.
for one certificate?
Yes.
For one product you are saying.
One product. This is our investment as far as maintaining records, maintaining the forms and everything.
Start to end, basically.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. So that's very challenging. That's why it's very, very
So
challenging.
initial investment is very every year. This is the fees with that you have, because they have two audits during the year. So they will visit to the area. You have to migrate the colonies in Jammu and Kashmir, Himachal Pradesh, that itself. So 15 lakh is some of the areas that I mentioned that is a sizable investment.
Okay. So, sir, when let's say you are exporting to more than 40 countries.
Yeah.
So, when you get any client, what are your payment terms usually?
Mostly it is 100% TT. Sometimes it is 40% advance TT and 60% upon fax copy of bill. And if this is not there, there is a cash against document through bank. Some bars also open LC at site LC.
Okay, so you are flexible on that.
They are flexible. That it's very flexible.
So now, sir, you are marketing organic products. Right?
Yeah.
So you have your own portfolio.
Okay.
So while going to the market, you must be seeing other opportunities also. बाकी भी product का demand आपको आता होगा कि सर ये organic नहीं चाहिए, इसमें से थोड़ा सा सस्ता चाहिए, price better चाहिए. ऐसे requirement आपको दिखती है?
Organic के जो बाहर है, normally they never ask for price. They always ask for value. They always ask for quality.
Okay. Okay.
Conventional line में हो सकता है, they always say कि हमें जो low price चाहिए. If you go to Alras, they always look for a very low price product. We never deliver product, we deliver value. So most of our organic importers, we've never seen that I have ever asked for pricing. I am selling all organic products for the last 20 years to Radiant Code in Malaysia. They are thoroughly organic company. They have never asked about the price. I'm getting $5, $6 a kilo.
Right. So I think that's a message. If you have a quality product, customer is going to pay you. Right. The price is not an issue. हमारे दिमाग में बहुत सारा price challenge होता है.
Misconception.
That is because of the product. So please work on the good products. I think you will never pay price. So thank you.
Thank you so much. Thanks a lot.
Thank you for your time sharing the knowledge.
Thanks.
Can you please tell me about your top selling products or the best products?
So let me just give you a brief. These are some of our products. कुछ वेरिएंट्स हैं इसमें बस जैसे ये दिस इज आवर आयुर्वेदिक रेंज हनी विद cinnamon, honey with ashwagandha, honey with tulsi, we also have honey with shilajit, honey with ginseng. So ये हमारी single flora and double flora की range of honey है. This is one tulsi honey सिदर हो गया, lychee honey, organic honey, multiflora honey, Malin honey. This is our jams for kids. Jams हो गए इसमें के अंदर if you go to the typical market, jams में 50% sugar होती है and other 50% would be fruit pulp. We have replaced that sugar with honey. बच्चे को पसंद है जैम वैम खाना तो we have given them a better healthier alternative. This would be for elderly people. Ginger tea हो गया, च्यवनप्राश हो गया, orange tea हो गया. You don't need anything for this. You just need hot water. Take 1 or 2 spoons of it and mix it in hot water and your tea is ready. This is kava. Same concept as this. Take hot water, mix it in 1 or 2 tablespoons of hot water and your kava is ready. This is our Turkish delight item. This is honey and nut. We have almond and honey. We have cashew and honey. We have pistachio, peanuts, saffron and honey. A lot of varieties of Turkish delight as well. This is a smaller packaging of the same products of honey. Right. And if you come over here, we have a sub brand which is under Honeyman. It is called Mellifera. Mellifera is basically a name of an Italian bee. And it is the meaning of Mellifera is honey bearing, that it has honey. This cosmetic brand, we have shower gel, face wash, moisturizer, face scrub, body butter. And our USP in this brand is all of our Mellifera products is infused with honey.
Honey?
Yeah.
Honey से आपने cosmetic product भी बना दिए.
Honey खाओ लगाओ हर चीज के लिए अच्छा है.
Okay, great.
क्योंकि आपने सुना होगा अगर आप honey wound पे भी लगाओगे, it heals your wound quicker. So that's our concept. You can eat it. You can eat our cosmetic. ये खा नहीं सकते. But क्या कहते हैं? Honey as a thing itself is good for your internal and outer body.
Okay. Very nice. So this is a cosmetic brand, you know,
Mellifera.
Mellifera.
Mellifera is the name of an Italian bee, which is called Apis mellifera.
Okay, but all this honey is from India only. So these products are manufactured from Indian honey.
Indian
basically.
Indian
But I
India
see-
India में ही 40 different kinds के नहीं है, किसी को पता ही नहीं है.
हाँ, पता नहीं लोग. What I see कि आपने सारे प्रोडक्ट इंटरनेशनल मार्केट को देखकर ही बनाए हैं, राइट? तो इनका इंडिया में भी होता है सेल या बहुत कम?
अवेयरनेस बढ़ रही है धीरे
बढ़ रही
धीरे.
है.
अवेयरनेस धीरे धीरे बढ़ रही है. नो डाउट के जो बाहर की मार्केट, ओवरसीज मार्केट है, दे आर ऑलरेडी लिटिल अहेड ऑफ अस, बट वी आर नॉट बिहाइंड बिकॉज पीपल आर गेटिंग एजुकेटेड बाय द डे.
Right.
स्पेशली आफ्टर कोविड हर बंदे को है कि एवरी पर्सन वांट्स टू एजुकेट देमसेल्फ, ट्रीट देमसेल्फ बेटर, एंड उनका है कि मुझे अपनी हेल्थ भी इम्प्रूव करनी है.
Right.
everyone in India is also getting educated day by day.
Right. तो ये जो कार्ट, अपने जो कैफे कार्ट है आपका, तो दिस इज द कार्ट व्हिच
This is basically one of the carts, but the cart which is in our franchise would have a retail section, and it will have a ice cream section which is for scooping.
Okay, good. What are other products? These products?
These are export products. So these are our cold pressed sauces. Ranch हो गया, तंदूरी में हो गई, syrups हो गए हमारे. This is bee pollen हो गया हमारा, honeycomb हो गई, and मखाने हो गए, popcorns हो गए. So we have कुछ छोड़ा ही नहीं हमने.
ये सारे काफी
FMCG
हेल्दी प्रोडक्ट्स हैं, मतलब
काफी है. We are healthier alternative, healthier way में ही जा रहे हैं हम थोड़ा.
तो ये हनीकॉम्ब भी बेचते हैं आप?
honeycomb भी है.
ये मतलब हनी निकाल के जो बचता है, दैट्स द
comb
हनीकॉम्ब.
ये आप डायरेक्ट खा सकते हैं सर.
ऐसे ही खा सकते हैं डायरेक्टली. ग्रेट. तो ये भी एक अलग ब्रांड है, अच्छा है.
हमारे इम्यूनिटी बूस्टर शॉट्स भी हमने रेडी किए हुए हैं.
ओके.
These are basically morning shots. इसके अंदर हल्दी, all those essential spices that you need for your bodies. हल्दी हो गया, black pepper हो गया, pink salt हो गया, apple cider, and
तो आपका स्ट्रैटेजी कैसा है बिजनेस का? मतलब काफी सारे कंपनी देखते हैं कि एक ही प्रोडक्ट बहुत निश फोकस होता है, वही प्रोडक्ट का बहुत बड़ा बिजनेस करने की वो सोचते हैं. बट अदर स्ट्रैटेजीज की एक सेगमेंट को देखते हैं, मल्टीपल प्रोडक्ट्स आपने डेवलप किया, ऑलमोस्ट 200 SKUs यू हैव. व्हाट इज योर बिजनेस स्ट्रैटेजी?
देखो अभी हम एक्सपोर्ट में भी हैं, हम डोमेस्टिक में भी हैं, हम फ्रेंचाइजीज में भी हैं. फ्रेंचाइजी मॉडल में हमारा सिर्फ हनी एंड हनी बेस्ड प्रोडक्ट चल रहे हैं, बिकॉज उसके अंदर हम थोड़ा यूनिक कंसेप्ट में जा रहे हैं कि यूएसपी हमारी हनी एंड हनी बेस्ड प्रोडक्ट में फ्रेंचाइज में आ जाती है कि दैट्स व्हाई पीपल विल ऑप्ट आउट फॉर आवर फ्रेंचाइजी. दैट्स आवर स्ट्रैटेजी. बाकी जो प्रोडक्ट्स देख रहे हैं, हमने पूरी टीम ने R&D काफ़ी किए इन प्रोडक्ट्स पे, एंड हमारी जो मार्केटिंग टीम है सबने देखा है कि व्हाट आर द टॉप सेलिंग प्रोडक्ट्स इन द मार्केट ओवरसीज इन एक्सपोर्ट. तो ये सारे एक्सपोर्ट के प्रोडक्ट्स भी हैं हमारे.
ओके. तो उस हिसाब से आपने इंटरनेशनल मार्केट को देखकर ही डेवलप
Yes.
किया. राइट. ओके. सो दैट्स गुड.
बिकॉज ऑल ऑफ दीज प्रोडक्ट्स दैट यू सी ओवर हियर कहीं ना कहीं एक्सपोर्ट हो ही रहे हैं.
Okay. So many products अगर आप देखेंगे तो इंटरनेशनल मार्केट देखकर उन्होंने डेवलप किए. It's a big success story. So I wish you a big success.
Pleasure.
काफी अच्छा लगा. I would recommend my all followers and our exporter importers please get in touch with this company. And क्या आप उनके साथ इंटरनेशनल मार्केट में काम कर सकते हैं? तो please get into that. They will definitely help you.
Thank you.